Greetings, dear viewers, and welcome to another Starcraft 2 ladder game. Alright, so apparently I've dropped a rank or improved a rank. I don't know how the ranks go. I don't know if it's like higher is lower on the ladder. I don't know, man. I don't know if it goes up from 100 to 1 or 1 to 100. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. But all I did was edit the previous video and came back, and now my rank has changed slightly. I guess that's because the ladder is constantly shifting. No big deal. Let's go ahead and hit play again. Now, I'm recording this on the same day. This is essentially right after the previous game. I just edited the video and have it ready to render. Obviously, because the previous game was so short, I have time to record another. So that's what I'm doing. In other words, what I'm saying is I haven't, because at this point during this recording, the previous game isn't even on YouTube yet. I haven't been able to gauge the reaction from the previous one. Okay, we're up against a Terran this time around. I don't think I do very well against Terran players because they've got those Widow Mines, and the Widow Mines are the thing that made me quit StarCraft in the first place, honestly. Because I wasn't able to do very well against them. Alright, but I can't let that affect me now. Maybe Widow Mines, maybe the game has changed enough to the point where I don't need to worry about those anymore. But it's possible. And we're definitely going to want an Overlord soon.
We require more minerals.
There we go. Did I GLHF him? I'm not sure. Not sure. Got our Overlord moving out. I'm not sure if I GL... Oh, there he goes. Now he's talking. I don't know if I actually told him GLHF or not, but we'll see. Spawning full time, baby. Get an Overlord moving out there.
We require more minerals.
I think it's less likely that I'll be cheesed by a Terran than I am going to be cheesed by a Protoss with those photon cannons of theirs. Get some more drones pumping out. There we go.
We require more minerals.
I don't think I need more than this. Maybe. Gonna get another drone. I'm not sure if this sets my numbers off by a bit or not, but now it's time to start saving up larva, minerals, and gas so that I can do the whole pick up metabolic boost, pick up a queen, pick up 6 Zerglings thing. Just gotta save up for all that. Hopefully, if I did get an extra drone, hopefully the drone will make up for it by bringing in extra minerals before that time, before the time for everything to spawn happens. So let's see. That's 2 larva. I might have mistimed it. No, we're good. We're good. Metabolic boost, queen, and
We require more minerals.
oh no, yeah, it matches up perfectly with my supply. That's pretty awesome. But the very next thing I have to do is get an Overlord. So I need to get another larva there. There we go. Seems like a pretty big map, honestly. He's going to have Marines out by the time my Overlord gets there, so I need to find it a good spot. Right here is pretty good. Right here. Okay. And now it's time to go expand. This is a big map. I feel like it's safe to expand, and I feel like this is going to be a much longer game than the previous one. So an expansion is definitely necessary. Okay. Then we're going to pick up a Roach Warren in case I want to get one of those. Oh, here we go. We got some proxy action going on here. Well, I said it was more likely that I was going to get cheesed by a Protoss than a Terran. That's apparently not the case. But okay, I think we should be fine with that. I'm going to go ahead and pump another queen, maybe. I think, though, we're going to need less gas than this. We are going to want to get plenty of roaches because that's what's going to counter what he's doing there. So we're going to want to get these guys. And I might not be able to defend this hatchery, so I might want to get those minerals back. We're not sure. But I want more Overlords so that I can get as much army as possible as he moves up. The next step will be to get those roaches. As soon as this Roach Warren pops, we're going to want to get as many of those as possible. There we go. Roaches. Okay, we're going to wait for this Overlord to pop and then pick up another Roach. We got some Zerglings chowing down on his base over there. But he's got those supply depots in the way already. Now he's trying to cheese me, so I'm going to bring these Zerglings back. Okay, we're going to do this right here. We've got roaches coming out. Got even more roaches coming out. Because that's what's going to be what counters what he's doing over here. He's got a lot of these bunkers building. Gonna get even more roaches. Gonna get some more larvae coming out. Need another queen.
We require more minerals.
Okay. Okay, here's plenty of roaches. We can probably tear down his little cheese over here if I just do this now. Gonna replace Zerglings as I lose them. Okay, he's got to get rid of all those units. Clear out those guys. Alright, now it's time to pump up to a lair.
We require more Vespine gas.
Alright, and get some drones. Also, we're going to go attack where his expansion is. We're going to actually head out here. Get a lot of units in this direction. Get the Zerglings moving out there first. Okay, so we've got plenty of minerals. Let's spend those on overlords right now. And just get them moving out to various locations on the map, including our own expansion. Okay. Let's put out some more roaches. Glad I got that roach warrant pretty early.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, we're going to be able to crash down his little supply depots over here, I think. And we should be able to overwhelm him because we've got an expansion. Oops. Okay. Let's make some more roaches. Okay, moving up with these, what we've got over here. We're gonna go boom, 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 just like that. Gonna move the Zerglings up alongside. Gonna move everything up. Except for the Zerglings, they gotta, okay, there we go. Okay, so his little cheese didn't work. And that actually played out pretty well for us. That was pretty cool. It was good that we were able to spot what he was trying to do, and thankfully, the build that I was going for just happened to be pretty good in adapting to what he was doing. Let's go ahead and hit the score screen and check out the score screen on that one. I gotta say, that one was a little bit more stressful than the previous video because, well, this one required me to adapt on the fly to what was happening. And it took knowledge of my units and what I had and what he could possibly have in order for me to be able to work with that. I saw that he got some structures and some marines near my base, but I knew that a decent number of roaches would be able to stand up to the punishment of just a handful of marines, which is what he had, even if they're in bunkers. So as long as I had those Zerglings there to deal the damage, which is one of the reasons I brought them back from his base once I saw that he was blocked in with supply depots, I knew that as long as the Zerglings there were coupled with the roaches, I'd be able to tear down whatever it was he was making there to try and cheese me. Yeah, I feel like I explained it all fairly well during the match, so I don't think we need to watch the replay on that one or anything for any kind of analysis. So I'll go ahead and bring this particular video to a close. However, we do see up at the top here, we got a little star by performance. It says you did better than your average. Where did I do better than my average? Oh, 137 APM. Apparently that's better than my average right there. So that's pretty cool. Oh man, he was sitting at 40. I'm not going to say anything about that. He is a silver player. And I'm a silver player too, so there's that. But yeah, 137 APM is probably low for the most experienced players. But for me, you know, it's obviously better than my average. So, and for those who don't know, APM means actions per minute. That means how many things you're doing per minute in a game. So that's actually pretty cool. In any case, I hope you folks enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you folks next time.